although I've chosen to live in the diaspora, and it was a conscious decision I made, I know that I am enhanced and ennobled by Israel's being. And I also know that for many other Jewish communities around the world which we visit, Israel is not just a matter of metaphysical identity, it is a matter of security. That for many other Jewish communities, especially those that feel vulnerable, that aren't certain about their future, that live in unstable political climates, for them, Israel is not just about an abstraction or a possible sightseeing trip. It's about a possible home, a haven, a destination. And in my career, I've seen the meaning of Israel played out very dramatically in places like Ethiopia and the Soviet Union. Very dramatically. I've seen the meaning of an Israeli embassy in Moscow, an Israeli flag, the notion of sanctuary, the notion of home. I've seen it in Ethiopia. This is something that many American Jews, because thankfully we've lived in considerable safety here, have never had to contemplate. But if you were a Jew living in the Gondar province in Ethiopia, or you were a Jew who was living under communism in the Soviet Union, and then with the transition wasn't certain what would happen next, liberal democracy or some form of authoritarian rule, then where you raised your family became very immediate. Israel existed. And among the most powerful images in my lifetime was traveling to Israel in January of 1991, which was exactly when Saddam Hussein, the leader of Iraq at the time, fired Scud missiles at Israel as part of the Gulf War story. And here we were, an AJC group expressing solidarity, and we went to Ben Gurion Airport while we were there. Must have been 2 or 3 in the morning. And here were planes landing from Russia, from Moscow and other cities, with new immigrants to Israel, who were received by the Israeli authorities, welcomed to Israel, Hatikvahs played. Oh, and by the way, here's your gas mask, because the next missile may be arriving in a few minutes, and we don't know if there are chemical warheads on those missiles or not. Now, think about it for a moment. The pull of Israel and the push of Russia was so powerful that people were willing to move with their families, including their children, and resettle in Israel, even in the midst of incoming missiles, when there was no Iron Dome, when there was no David Sling. And there's another piece to this. And Israel, which had other things on its mind, such as defending itself, defending its citizens, figuring out how to handle the situation, never stopped, never missed a beat in saying, our primary role is the ingathering of the exiles. People want to live in Israel. Even at this moment in time, we're going to deploy resources to welcome them. And they did.